Welcome everyone to the channel. This is your girl Panthera. We're about to get into a general collective energy check. So whenever you tune into this video, it was meant for you to watch it at that time. And this is a timeless reading. So therefore, whenever you tune in, divine timing, nothing happens by coincidence. We are all here to work as a collective. This is what we do around here. You know what I mean? So if you want to, and I suggest you should, to keep up with everything that I do and will be doing, follow me on Instagram. The description of my points of contact, well, not so much the description of points of contact, but in the description box, okay, we will have the link to my Instagram. I'm like low-key distracted right now from nothing. So if that's the case, follow me on Instagram. You'll see that post in the story about removing distractions. But let's see what message the divine has for us. Okay, what message do you have for the collective? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel and video. Let's see what messages we got. Let's see where the moon is real quick, so I can get a general collective idea. Okay, so the collective is, well, the moon is in the first quarter phase of Leo. Leo is the 5th house. The mantra for Leo would be I will, which has a lot to do with creativity, children, projects, hobbies, one's own business, pioneering, fun and romance, recreation, for some gambling, and for others the stomach area. Now, for it to be in the first quarter phases are about challenges, confidence, and commitment. So that way when we come to the other side of it, or the third quarter or last quarter of the moon phase, it'll be a time to reevaluate, balance, and trust. Now, this moment of challenges, confidence, and commitment is one of the two final phases of the moon before it steps into the full moon. Okay. Now, the phase right after that would be the waxing gibbous phase, which is about tweaking, honing, and adjusting. You would be asking, what are we tweaking, honing, and adjusting? What you've learned from the challenges that tested your confidence and commitment to a particular potential you want to manifest or, put into work as of the new moon, which is usually before that, Okay, so I don't remember if I cut, but I think I did. Probably did. Let's see what we got at the bottom of the deck. We have financial constraints at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Challenges, confidence, and commitment. Financial constraints for the collective, it seems like. But what's the first message you got? The first message is the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, which is about speaking. So for some of you, these financial constraints could be tied to lack of self-worth. Another could be working in a space because of the responsibilities that you have. So you may be selling yourself short because you may need the funds right now, which is understandable. But always remember that there is no challenge too great for you or too hard for you. The only thing you can't do is what you have not done. Keep that in mind, okay? So the 5th chakra also relates to the 2nd house, because you can speak with conviction when you know your worth. So 39, some of you may be 39 years of age, or this could relate to someone that's 39 years old that you know that may be having financial constraints. We got Storm Warning, the next card. Okay, this one wanted to come out, but it didn't. So next card out is a storm warning. Usually when storms happen, obviously there's a rainbow thereafter. So this is a cleanup process from those things that may make you feel the lack of self-worth or is a trigger for you. So in order for those things to be removed, they would have to come to the surface. So financial constraints is a sign that either you are experiencing that storm and it's only there to get you to shift and step out of your comfort zone. Let's see what else we got. Appreciation, self-worth again. Out of this entire bush, there's this one luscious rose. You have one here, and that may have come from here, but everything else needs to be taken care of. Spirit is asking you, as you're going through this storm, even with just this ounce or this amount of appreciation, it'll take you a long way as it relates to your self-worth and connecting to your, guides and the energies to protect you and cover you as you go through these moments to build up that emotional security. All right? Let's get another message here. This is interesting. I just want to see where this is going. Journey. It's all part of your journey. That's a confirmation. It's all part of your journey. For you to allow yourself to turn things upside down, having the courage to see all angles of the situation. And I say courage because it's very easy to allow the ego to take control of the situation, okay? Walking away, take control of the situation as we're sitting here talking about this. Walking away from things that no longer serve you, but not looking back anymore. Once you know your worth, because the basis of this, it seems like you've walked away from it before, but then you looked back. Only look back to see how far you've come. Okay? Only look back to see how far you've come. Because if she turns around, she's just seeing how much light she can see behind her. Creating a field of clarity for herself, which is something she learned with, the burdens picked up along the journey. Using those bricks and sticks to build a stronger foundation. Okay? See what's at the top? Right back to financial constraints. Cannot make this up. And it moved the appreciation card. So once you tap into what allows you to feel and be emotionally secure is when what's hidden can be used as, that which allows you to live in luxury, have a solid foundation, okay? For some of you, this may be writing a book, okay? Or simply contacting someone who's knowledgeable about finances to get you, to help and assist you with, to help you stabilize or organize, thank you, Spirit, what you got going on so you can see things clearer. And it's tax season, so what's under that? Ooh, wow, okay. The door to value. This is number 31. So once you rise above the situation and transform 13 of financial constraints, You walk right through the door of value. And notice that the curtains of the door to value are red, the same color as it would be for the hangman, or seeing things from the other side, a different perspective, removing the illusions, uncertainty, and delusion. Whatever stopped you from being able to move forward. When you recognize these things and realize that you are more than good enough, okay? Finding your peace in the storm walks you right through the door of value. But you must walk away from the way the world perceives you. Ooh, this is getting good. Because what? You're walking through the door to spirit. And there's nothing that's going to take you off balance at this time, because you have the angel of balance protecting you. You have ancient knowledge. Okay? That could also be a source of emotional security for yourself, and in teaching others the same. And that becoming that point of, turnaround for them. The door to value and the door to spirit. Well, that's good. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. This is amazing. It's like you have to personally worship yourself and be okay with that. Because you haven't done that for a while. And that could be the storm where it's like now you're doing for you and not as much for others as you used to. I'm not saying that you never will, but right now you're taking care of you, filling up your cup, appreciating yourself. Because along this journey, it's there's so many ways this could have went, and it did. But at the same time, you have to make sure that, you're surrounded by that light, no matter how heavy the load is and whatever it is that you got to do to be surrounded by that light. To remind you that you are that light. It is you. Okay? Let's get some of the Norman cards here. I'm chilling. Because this energy is interesting. I like it. This one here. Just keep in mind, you're walking through the door to value. Okay? So these financial constraints are only there to clean things up and show you your worth so you can appreciate who you are. That's what this journey was all about. Look up angel number 152. Let me just see what it says here. We're talking about appreciating self, the journey being about appreciating self. So 152 is a number of making new beginnings and fresh starts, living your personal truths, finding balance and stability in your life. Angel number 152 is a message to have faith and trust in yourself and the decisions and choices you have made in regards to making current life changes. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Straight like that. So 152, appreciation of the journey, expressing gratitude as you're making new beginnings and fresh starts because you're living your personal truths, speaking it with conviction. Again, this ancient knowledge for some of you breaks this tie to financial constraints and brings it to financial blossoming abundance, the door to value. Let's see what you got. I like it. Intelligence, fabulous. It's kind of like, yeah, I'm going with the flow. go with the flow of things, and you're allowing yourself to be receptive to a lot that's changed that you may have missed in other cycles when this was apparent to you, It's all good. It's all good. Right? It is all good. Let's see what we got though. First card out, the 7 of Coins or 7 of Pentacles, which is Saturn and Taurus. So again, with this self-worth situation, it's the way you communicate with yourself, the thoughts that you have about yourself. And some of you have amazing angels and protectors that won't put you in harm's way, and if you are in harm's way, you will come out of this situation, more than okay. But really need to tap into that knowledge of self and accept who you are. You're very wise. That's why that book was in there for financial constraints. Some of you just need to just write out and express yourself. What's not allowing you to feel emotionally secure? Speak truth, honest truth to yourself. Speak from the heart, okay? Which will allow you to see things from a different perspective. Alright? Let's see what's going on with the storm warning. The storm warning in number 3. Your ships are coming in. This is why you are ending these cycles of people who may have been there to guide you on your path as you unfold or evolve into this amazing, divine, prosperous, creative, abundant, luxurious soul having a human experience, but doesn't allow that human experience to govern them. So with that realization, the storm begins, because that means that you are responding to things, which means you're not obviously reacting to them. So people may think that, they may see you as being heartless, but it's not that you're heartless. You just don't want to indulge in, negativity and arguments, when there could simply be a conversation, especially about those things that change or get to a point of an argument because there's something that has yet to be spoken of. Kind of like this ship going over mountains. The ship belongs in the water. So this is some, non-traditional type of conversations, because that's how deep they go, and these are those type of combos that avoids or prevents these arguments. So let's keep going. We got 26 at the bottom with the book with the 10 of Pentacles, building that strong foundation with those deeply rooted thoughts or ways of doing, habits. For appreciation, you have the Anchor, the 9 of Swords or 9 of Spades, which is Mars and Gemini. So basically what this is saying, you've been anchored so long to this thought that you were not even good enough to walk through this Daughter Valley, which is probably why you would constantly walk away but look back as it related to realigning and closing out cycles that will allow you to now have this major shift and walking through the door to spirit. It seems like a Saturn return for some of you, literally 27, 29, 32. And it's bringing up a lot of things as it relates to your deepest wounds, which prevents you from speaking your truth. And here we have that message of 152, is that making new beginnings and fresh starts, living your personal truths, okay? And finding balance and stability in your life. Let's see what journey is about. Don't anchor yourself to what you feel you can't do because you haven't done it yet. Have faith in your own potential. Okay? Get deep into what it is that you truly want to experience. And you'll realize in that time, not in that time, but in that visualization, you find yourself having conversations with self that you wouldn't normally have with other people. But if you haven't done that, you'll constantly experience these storms to dig and dig and dig and dig and dig until, you get to the root of it. You have to decide, get to the root of it. Look at that. You have the child. That's the root of it. Childhood wounds. For a lot. That's part of the financial constraints, which is why the journey that you've been on was what it was. And this is the Knight of Swords, which is also financial constraints. So, your financial constraints, or it looks like from this reading, you will walk through this door to value once you have this awakening about your childhood wounds. Even as a child, the wounds you had as a child. So there were wounds as a child that you buried so deep that you forgot about them as a child, let alone later on down the line. The childhood wounds, and then the child with the childhood wounds. So, whoever that resonated with, you'll know what that means. Okay, so we got 13 again, financial constraints for the double confirmation. The journey that you've been on made it seem like a burden, but now you have the opportunity to write your own story. There's nothing on these pages. There's nothing on these pages. Okay? These three right here stuck out to me as I'm showing this to you. Okay? Yeah. Childhood wounds could be a paternal figure, King of Cups energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Okay. Let's go to the tarot. I'm going to be using the Red Tarot. I'll clarify this door to value at the end here. Let's get a little bit more into where you can align with the wisdom to get in line with divine order and divine timing. Okay. Some inner reflection here on any drama surrounding creativity, romance, your children. Okay. Let's just get shuffle here. So we'll start. Clarify this message of 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Okay. Who assists with your emotions, speaking with conviction, your emotions, but also your self-worth as it relates to all things, nothing in specific. But here we have restrictions, again, being clarified, of your emotional fulfillment, security, happiness. So, again, major confirmation that once you decide to shift from the inability to move forward because of illusions, uncertainty, and delusions, is when you'll be able to remove any blocks or restrictions that's preventing you from moving towards or having the willpower to go towards what you believe is your fantasy, but you also are here to bring it to life. Okay, bringing your fantasies to life. Once you realize what you needed to heal from, okay, what was put in like a stench on your professional image, financial constraints again, here we go. Let me get another card. There goes that Hermit card again. Could be a Virgo for some of you. A Virgo may mean something to you, may not. Maybe a Virgo. Or this could be, again, work. Work is interesting here. I mean, why wouldn't it be talk of the show? Because you got daughter value anyway. Let's see. Ooh. King of Cups. Your desire to transform, to even receive what it is that you want as far as your desires. Could also have something to do with restrictions as it relates to an authoritative figure. Restrictions when it comes to your ability to respond to your gifts. Okay, this deep embedded knowledge that you have. For some of you, this could have something to do with how you express yourself sexually. Okay. And it's also about certain people in your environment that weren't celebrating you. It was just tolerating you. And you couldn't see that until you allowed yourself to go through the process and really see that, no, I'm worth more than that. So let's see what we got for this storm warning and this ship coming in. As we just got done talking about people who aren't around to celebrate you, so your opportunities got to come from different angles, which is why awareness of who you are is extremely important, so you can recognize these things when they show up. We have the 8 of Wands here. So again, the storm warning removes what no longer serves you to bring in the new. Matching values, matching solid foundations based on similar core values, which allows things to run smoothly and get through obstacles. It's definitely a new relationship here for sure. Once you step into your power, once you get all the knowledge that you need about, the past here, because this looks like the image from the 6 of Cups. Okay, 6 of Cups is the Sun in Scorpio, if anything. This could also be someone getting crowned. Seems like for a quick minute. But you're resting on this sort of truth, okay? And upon you seeing the truth, your personal truths from your past experiences, especially as it relates to 3 swords or the lessons you've learned as it relates to relationships and partnerships, right? You started to realize that, okay, I need to be mindful and see things for what it is in order to remove myself from any situations that live in a space of deceit, or anything that is not love, anything that needs to be detached from. And then you have this Knight of Cups energy, which is a messenger or an invitation, okay? Propositions coming to you, even to, do certain things on social media. This could possibly be the reason as to why self-worth is a major thing, because with Archangel Gabriel in the 5th chakra and relating to the throat chakra, okay, Taurus energy speaking, it's also the energy of beauty. All right, so some of you could be expecting that. Or definitely a new romantic proposal coming in. But I'm pretty sure this would even kick in even stronger on the 26th of March, which is the Venus star point, which is Venus conjunction to the Sun. And that's pretty much a time where, your core values, there's a light on your core values, how you see love, money, comfort. The light, the sun is shining bright on that energy for you, So definitely a good time to be in a space of wanting to receive, for sure, okay? You're naturally being this I am power. Clarify appreciation and the anchor. We have the Fool card, the leap of faith. So sudden enlightenment about who you are and appreciation of yourself allows you to take this leap forward. I love that. You see how abundant and fruitful you are. Yep, abundant and fruitful you are. There goes the new beginnings again, from clear thinking, strength in spite of adversity as well. Being victorious on this conquest of clarity, balance, so that way you can have these, businesses that run smoothly and they're fair to you and your energy level and what you're willing to put forth into it. And, yourself, making sure your cup is always full so you can continue to do this type of work. Continue to do this type of work. We got this King of Wands here, so this is definitely having something to do with your own personal truths, for sure. Especially some of you who have the spirit of leadership and are givers of wisdom. People come to you for guidance. It's because you know how to manage these situations. Most people can't even imagine themselves. Look at that. You are the magician. Most people can't imagine themselves going through a third, not to say your situation is greater than another, but everyone's trials and tribulations are designed perfectly for them. So again, no one has, more challenging paths than another, which makes everybody here is uniquely made. So what's for you is for you. Let's finish this off right here. The journey and the child, rewriting the story that once upon a time. Getting creative, getting creative, stepping out of this illusion right here that you don't have the tools that you need. All right, this is what that 7 of Pentacles is. Once you realize your self-worth, you remove these illusions by doing inner work, childhood energy, okay? 34, 35. Some of you, 34, going on 35 very soon. Every season. Let's see, can I have another message here for this? Strength, look at that. Strength and courage. Let me get one more. And it's bringing me back to the strength and courage to be able to take this leap of faith. And for one, recognize that you have the strength in spite of adversity. You are ready for this new beginning, this positive and life enhancing, part of your life. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Strength and courage. We have this Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is this card here, which we just finished talking about, taking that leap of faith, right? There it is. Complete the cycle. That's all it's for. Journey to complete the cycle, to give you what you are here to have for yourself. Like, this is your just due. You know what I'm saying? Talk for them, baby. You can rewrite your story. What is this daughter value? The daughter value, 32. Now, all of this also ties to walking away from what no longer serves you. Going through these challenges to gain the confidence about what you are really want to be committed to, reevaluate it, balance it out, and then trust the divine. That divine order takes, like it always does. It always takes the wheel. Okay. And once you allow yourself to go through these phases, the first quarter and third quarter phases being shown here, that's where a lot of your change is going to come from. All right. It's kind of like in your Saturn return here between ages, let's say 27, 32. All right. You're walking away from a lot of things that no longer serve you, because these are the lessons that you're learning that's bringing you to that daughter value. Okay, what you're striving for, your true north. Let me get one more. This is also tied to a relationship, romantic relationship. Let me see. Find the message. Ooh, wow. So we got the Star card basically twice. And I'm saying twice, and you're going to see why. Number 17 being a Star card, but this is the Star card number 16. So this is a sudden awakening, a massive sudden awakening of your self-worth, knowing who you are, having this rebirth, this new beginning. This is amazing right here, y'all. Because there's something that you went back to from your past that you had to heal from to complete the cycle, this karmic cycle. The lessons, okay? That's what karma is for, is to teach you the lessons. So that way you are able to now become the empress of your mystery, the story that lives within you, your intuition, okay? The loyalty that you have is now able to come to light because you know who you are and you're not afraid to love. So now this amazing rebirth between the masculine and feminine energies within you happens when the stars align, and vice versa. It brightens these stars once we here below do what it is that we are led to do, what feels in alignment to our highest purpose. Okay, let's see, let's clarify this. Our highest purpose, as we're saying, that we do have the Eight of Pentacles here, which is about working on your spiritual growth, psychic development. Okay, ancestral gifts. Oof, definitely. Nine of Pentacles, that right there, that says it all. This is the card of self-worth. Okay, completing the cycle so that way you can see your worth. You have to see your worth to align to that worth outside of you. Let's finish it off with a mermaids and dolphins message. Just to let some of you know, you have the lilies here, which represent an ancestor, King of Swords energy, Aquarius energy. But this could also be someone who is born between March 14th and the 21st of March. Or this could be someone born during the time of, Aquarius season, 119 or 221. Okay, King of Swords energy around, assisting you with those things that you need to cut out that may seem like a distraction. All right, final message for the collective. Final message here for the collective spirit. 4004 on the timer. We have simplify your life. 4004 on the timer. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. I want to see 4004. So you have worked so hard so you could receive the reward from the universe afterwards. Yes, this is that universal love card. Absolutely. Walk into that door to value, of course. Okay, 4004, 31, break it down to a 4. Come on with it, spirit. The angels will help you use all your skills and talents to improve your life and the life of other people. See that? Come on now. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. Simplify your life. Let's grab another one here. Positive energy. I love that. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. See that? It's another way of declutter, simplifying. Final message. I'll also put lover's card for y'all. Final message. We have worthiness. Bring it right back full circle. I know that's right. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. Know that you deserve to receive the exceptional in all ways. This is purple for the crown chakra, so believe it. All right? Believe it. Take some time to contemplate on the feelings of your heart here. And spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. Upon what you truly desire. All right. Let's grab some love cards here. Message of love for the collective. One more shuffle. This was a beautiful message. Just to give you the overall, it's like once you do that inner work on those childhood wounds, those deep wounds, you know, they'll come to the surface throughout your life in so many ways to get your attention, to handle them. You know what I mean? So whatever's there, just handle it. Stop dealing with things. Handle them now and allow yourself to feel and know that you deserve all exceptional things in all areas of your life. Okay? You are worthy of that. Okay? It is important right now to take a step back. Look at that. Big time. For sure. It says, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Time to give. Virgo energy. Serve yourself. Okay, so that could be that message there from the Hermit. It kept on showing up, especially when it came out with the 5 of Wands, right? Yep, big time. Reflection. Here we go. It says here, give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Okay? Gotta believe and know that you deserve. Similar colors here. Okay? Blue and purple. The crown. Your third eye. The throat chakra. Yeah. Final message. I'll pull a Starseed Oracle too. Okay. We will not take that one. But we'll go for one more. And it says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful and allow the joy into your life, regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Let me grab the Starseed Oracle and we'll finish it with that. I'll read that from the Starseed Oracle text or guidebook. messages. There you go. Final message for the entire reading. Timeless. We have Earth. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Beautiful. That, see? That right there? There goes that restriction from your own beliefs. At the bottom we have water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. So you have a lot of messages here that are indicating to rest. All right. Earthed. Let's see the message of Earth. All right. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world, but not of it. Woof, Spirit is really doing a number over here with this full circle. Jeez, you need a moment. Sorry, y'all. Put some bass in your chest when you speak these words of healing to yourself. Okay? Got alarms going off. That's probably what some of y'all gonna be doing anyway, too. When you start walking away from things that no longer serve you. Like, for real. The alarm. Okay, 4717. Alright, here we go. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their soul family fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend toward immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about the things in the physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul, having a human experience, means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence, being in the world but not of it. Most starred seeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth, and you're being called to focus more on your energies in the physical world. To learn how to be human, a soul in the human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. The Star Seed Soul Inquiry for this card. Do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find greater balance between the two? And that is on page 63. Finding the balance between the two allows you to tap into your core values and really find that self-love and self-worth. Alright, so that is your reading. Thank you for tuning into my channel, and see you next time.